everybody, Annalisa here. I just wanted to say hello. Some of you have not seen me in a while, and some of you maybe have never seen my full face without a mask. So, hello. I just wanted to thank everybody who's been coming in for wearing a mask and calling when you need to reschedule because you've been sick or you've been around some people that have been sick. So, I really appreciate that a whole lot. And my September schedule is open. So there's going to be a link in the newsletter. Feel free to follow that and book your favorite time. If there's a time that you really like and you want to make sure that nobody else steals it, or if you haven't come in for a while, go ahead and schedule in. Reflexology has been really popular lately. The nice thing about that is we're further away, like social distancing wise, with massage, often we're like quite close together. And if I'm working on your head and neck, we're really close together. But reflexology, there's a lot, especially for foot reflexology, there's a lot more distance. Plus, it's just incredibly relaxing. You don't have to take any clothes off. You can just come in, get a soak for the hands or the feet, whichever one we're working on, and then just float away to Blissville. So there's that. And one thing I've been noticing after I wear a mask for a long time is I start to feel some tension. I don't necessarily notice it when I have the mask on, but when I take it off, I've been noticing some tension. So I thought that this is a kind of a tense time, whether you're a mask wearer or not. Hopefully you have been wearing your mask. But, I've even, a colleague of mine down south was talking about how, their dentist has been talking about there's been a lot of people with cracked teeth because they've been grinding their teeth or just clenching. So, let's try to avoid that if we can. Something that you can do aside from just a nice deep breath, so we can try that now. Just inhale and exhale. I'm sure you've done that before. Feel free to do that some more times if you like. Slowing down the exhale, making the exhale longer than the inhale, that can often help calm things down, calm the nervous system down. So that's something you can try, nice deep breathing. Another thing you can try is just shaking things out. Shaking things out from time to time. If you ever see dogs, ducks, cats, oftentimes after some kind of confrontation or just maybe after they've been still for a long time, they shake it off. So shake it off. So that's something you can do. Arms, legs, whatever. And then another thing is massage. You might be not surprised to hear me suggest that. So it would be good if you have clean hands, is always a good thing. And so then what you can do is after you take your mask off, or even if it's not mask related at all, this could be any time, you could just be sitting around the house, maybe while you're watching TV, and just coming in to the area around the jaw and just doing a little, I'm not really pressing very hard. I mean, this is going to be your own, you'll find the right pressure for you. Don't go crazy, but just start to explore. And I would say maybe use the index finger and middle finger, but you can also use the knuckles. And so start to explore the area in front of the ear down towards the chin and even behind. So right behind the jaw, that little angle just below the ear, that can sometimes be hiding some stuff. And so as you do this, you might even just naturally start to breathe a little bit deeper. A yawn might happen, and that would be an excellent thing, because when the yawn reflex takes over, you stretch these muscles. You can open your mouth wider than you normally would if you just tried to open your mouth, and then that leads to another thing of some jaw stretches, just moving them around. So kind of first just opening the teeth, unclenching the teeth. Number one, that's going to be a great thing. And then you can start to move the jaw up and down, and maybe a little bit side to side, and maybe even forward and back. Noticing how that feels. And then you can allow your jaw to come to rest, but keep your teeth slightly apart And if you close your mouth, you can just let your lips slightly touch, but keep those teeth lightly apart. And you'll feel that there's already a little less tension. So do the jaw and get into the cheeks, into the sinus area, into the cheekbones. I like doing that a lot, especially if you've got a headache. If you've got glasses on, you can take them off so you can really get in there all into the cheek and into the eye bones. And also what I always feel is really good is just to pinch the eyebrows. So just do a little pinching of the eyebrows. I'll come up close so you can see. I'm just kind of right underneath the eyebrow, and then on top of it, just doing a little pinch. Come up to the temples. Give your temples a little bit of a circular massage. Nothing has to be too deep. Even a little bit is going to be great. You can even come onto the forehead. And then maybe up into the scalp. You can just kind of sink your fingers in, and then, like you're doing a dry shampoo. Sinking those fingers in, you might start to feel some goosebumps. If you don't like, sometimes putting the fingers in the hair and then moving them can create some sound. Sometimes people don't really like that. So you can also just put your fingers, sink them onto the scalp, and then kind of move the scalp around. And you're not really moving the hair around so much, so it's a little bit quieter for you. I mean, probably nobody else is really going to hear that. And then make sure you come right behind the ears as well, in that scalp area. You'll probably feel free, if having your arms up, take a break and then come back. You can also do this lying on your back so that you don't have kind of the gravity against your shoulders. So you can be lying on your back and have your arms behind you. You might also recruit a loved one to help out. You can take turns. And so then the last thing is come into the ears, and you can give the ears a good massage all over. First, you don't have to tug on anything at first. You never have to tug on anything if you don't want to, but just give the lobes and then all over, because you've got way more ear than you might be aware of, or maybe you've never thought about your ear very much at all. And then once you've given a little massage, then start to give a little tug. So you could either just pull down on the earlobes if that's not uncomfortable. You can give that a little pull. You can pull up at the top, make some little elf ears. You can come to the sides and pull them out and let that go. And then you can also grab into the kind of, not the ear hole that goes directly into your head, but sort of the cave that leads into it. You can kind of hold on to those and then give a little circle. And then any last little mushing and smushing. And then maybe splash your face with some cold water, have a cold washcloth or a warm one if that would feel good to you. Shake out your hands, shake out your arms. Do a little arm circle or shoulder circle. And go the other way. And then hopefully you'll be feeling a little bit better. And yeah, feel free to ask for some questions if there are self-massage things you've been curious about. Feel free to email me and let me know. I can make some more videos because, you can't come to the massage every day. And so having some good self-care techniques, some things, because sometimes we don't necessarily think, we often don't remember. So maybe put a little reminder on your phone. And so hope this was helpful. Get your appointments in on the schedule for September, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.